This is the Iron Trader. It is Wednesday, which means it is Hump Day, which is Crude Day. Okay, now the API report came out last night, and wow, you had a drawn crude of 3.9 million barrels, drawn gasoline of 2.8 million barrels, drawn distillates of 1.5 million barrels, and then a draw in Cushing at 1.6 million barrels. Now remember, the EIA report for crude oil will be out today at 10:30. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purpose only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart, natural gas daily chart. Now, again, I'm out of the office. I'll be back into the office tomorrow on Thursday and on Friday, and we'll be business as usual with the 3 videos. Okay, so let's just take a look here at the old crude ski. Now, we can see here we have this nice series of lower highs and lower low kind of a situation. And yesterday we got down as low here as 76.40. So I always say just look right to the left of the chart, and that is going to be your support level. So what we do is we look over here. What do we have? Okay, so you had 76.43. Okay, so right there, there's your support level. Okay, so it held right across here. So even if you look at the top of this candle here, you're looking at 75.21. It held that very, very nicely. So every time you want to look at where something sells off or if it rallies up here, just look to the left of the chart because that's where it's going. So we just take one level at a time. So we're looking for this level right here. Obviously, we went lower, then we went down to that level, and then we went all the way down here to the top of this level, okay? So that's what we're looking for here for your key support levels. Now, let's just look at the downside first, okay? So let's say that is lost. Then what we'll do is we'll look right to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 75.79, and then we'll just bring this price channel right across here. So you're looking roughly at 75.23 level. And then you can just follow the candles down. Where you look at the top here, you're looking at 74.33. We look at the bottom there, you're looking at 74.06. And then we just follow right down to the bottom here. You're looking at 72.82, and then your big retest down here at 72.48 here, okay? But again, I like to show you where it could possibly go. But right now, it looks like we're holding here. This level coming right off of the bottom of this candle here very, very nicely. Okay, so far today we have an inside day. And all that really means is your high and low is inside the previous high and low. So you definitely want to watch yesterday's low. Okay, that's going to be very, very key. That's 76.40. And then we obviously want to watch that high at that 78.73. And you notice yesterday, where did it go? Right into the 200 SMA here. Okay, so this is why you want to trade the charts, because this is basically your roadmap. Anybody tells you, well, this after the fact, it's all bullshit. All you have to do is yesterday, if you were long and you wanted to scalp it, you just right into that 200 day, you take off your position, or you go short right there and come all the way down very, very easily. Okay, so let's look at the upside. So we're going to be looking at today's high, looking at 77.95 here. Then we come to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 78.59. And then realistically, this is what you're looking for, is that 200-day sitting here at 78.79. Very, very key level. If you can get above, then we're going to be looking right to that 50-day. Okay, sitting here at 79.52. And then we have your 8-day right above that at 79.87. But when you look at this chart here, okay, there's 2 things I just want to point out right away. First of all, see when that green crosses that red, that's a sell signal. There's no looks here at all that says this is reversing. Okay, so just remember that. Now, another thing is here, look at this 8 simple moving average. Okay, that crossed over your 21-day, over your 100-day. Now you're headed towards your 50 and your 200-day. So as this rallies up here, that's going to be a sell. Okay, until you can get back above this 8-day. So here's a perfect example, is on your natty gas, where look at it, you're just rallying into it. Now, yesterday we popped up above it. However, okay, now we're just back below again here. So this 8 SMA is very, very key, and that's what's going to be here on your crude oil chart here. So as that rolls, that's going to provide huge resistance here. Okay, so for today, your key levels here are going to be this here, okay? This 78.79, that's your 200 SMA here. If you can get above that, then we have your key level, which is 79.52. And then right above that, we have your 8 SMA here at 79.87. So that's going to be very, very, a lot of strong resistance. So you're going to need a huge catalyst if you're going to blow right through all that. Okay, so see, when that price gets above that 8-day, then it just follows it all the way up nice here until we just double top, and then it came all the way and down here. So So watch yesterday's high, which was basically that 78.73. Watch that low 76.40, and it closed at 77.47. So that's going to be the tail. Now the EIA report here should provide some juice here because you had a pretty good draw on that API last night, and that's always very very bullish. So let's just see how this is all going to shake out here. Okay, so very very strange here that oil was coming off here, yet the gasoline prices are going up. Okay, so that's very, very strange here. So here's what we want to also watch is this MACD here. Right now, you're just headed right towards the bottom here. You need to get that curled up here. RSI here is starting to curl up here, but there's no divergence. There's no nothing here. Basically, I say you just have an inside day. So realistically, if it goes up to that 200-day, that could be a good sell, or it could be a good short here to come on right on down here. And also watch yesterday's low, very, very key, at 76.40. If not, we just follow the candles all the way down. But watch this key price channel here at the bottom of that. That'll be your next big target, okay? You're sitting there at 75.23. Okay, natty gas here. Now, this here, obviously, you can see it just totally bearish, okay? Your 21s all are rolling down, your 8 days rolling down. Now, this here was a possible bear flag situation, but again, it got negated because of this green candle here, which closed above the top of that candle, okay? But you notice that yesterday we had an inside day, so when you see this kind of a candle situation here, okay, so you have this green candle, okay, and then you have that inside day of a red candle. That's always very, very bearish, okay? So if you want to know a little bit more about the candlesticks there, just go on my playlist. I have all the candlesticks, and they're a perfect example of what this rate is here. And there's also chart patterns that you can also, all on my playlist there. Just click it on. It's anytime you want, you just click around. I mean, I do it every week just to keep old fresh, okay? Now, so let's just look at the downside here first, okay? So obviously we have a lower low again here today. So your low right here now is 2.10. Yesterday we had that low there of 2.12. But what you're really watching here is the bottom of this candle. This is going to be very, very key. That's at 2.09. If that is lost, we'll come right to the bottom here. You're looking at 2.05. Then we have 2.02, and then you have your big boy here, which is your 2.01. That would be your retest here, okay? So actually, the bear flag got negated, but it never did rip up higher. But because what you have is when you have that green candle and you have that red next to it, which is an inside day, that's a bearish pattern, which means it's going to go lower, okay? So let's look at the upside. Here's what you're looking for resistance. 2.14, that's that 8 simple moving average, okay? And then right above that here, we have that 2.20, okay? And that's your 100 SMA. Then obviously we looked through yesterday's high, which you had, let's say 2.26. And then we look at the previous day, that 2.27 is really what you're looking for, okay, on the upside. But you have to get above the 8 day, you have to get above the 100 day here. Then you can go 2.27, and then your big target is going to be this 21 day at 2.34. Obviously, if you can get above, then we can go to this 200 day, which is 2.42. But watch this 21 day as this rolls on down, okay? That's going to provide huge, huge resistance, okay? Because a lot of times what it does, it goes through the 8 day, and then that 21 day stops it dead in its tracks, okay? Now, when you look at the RSI here, you're like an oversold condition here. You're getting down there, and this is same with the MACD. Now you're just wheeling on the bottom here. It looked like it was going to curl up here and then take it higher, but obviously it didn't. Okay, so remember the EIA number here on natural gas will be out on Thursday at 10:30, so you want to keep your eye on that. So for today here, what you want to do is just watch that 8 SMA here, 2.14. If you can get above that, then we're at 2.20 is the target. And then above that is 2.27, okay? Very, very easy, very, very clean, okay? Downside here, watch the bottom here, 2.09, 2.05, 2.02, and then this key level here at 2.01. That is going to be. Now, again, if that is lost, say this sells down and you lose that 2.01 here, then what we do here, you look to the top here, too flat, okay? Come to the top of this candle, 1.97. You come to the bottom here at 1.95, and then here's your big gap, which is 1.90, and here's your fill at 1.67. Not saying it's going to fill this gap here, but if you lose this 2.01, very, very good chance that it definitely will, okay? So again, just trade this range here both ways. I use the UNG there for the long and KOLD there for the short. That seems to work out really good here, okay? Same way here with the crude oil. No opinion. Basically, if you just watch yesterday's high and low, that will be your trading range today. So if you break above, well, then we know we can go above that 200-day and get into that 50-day and possibly the 8-day. If it goes below here, then we just follow the patterns all the way on down until you get a big retest. Okay, that's what I got for you. Now, again, I'm out of the office. I'll be back into the office tomorrow. And we'll go business as usual with the 3 videos. Okay, I hope everybody has a good day trading. And remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want. Thanks for watching.